Now on Bounce, Brigida, you're invited to take an icy dip in the water this weekend as part of a fundraiser to benefit the Special Olympics. Always a good cause. The Frozen Fans 2016 Polar Plunge, Saturday. And tonight we have my good friends here at Bounce, Mark Hanna and Mandy Oriani, M&M Productions, correct?
Yep.
You guys do a lot of work in the Rock Hill area. It's always a pleasure to have you here to talk about this one. It's exciting. It's the first time we talked about the Polar Plunge. I cringe to think about it, but where is the plunge taking place, first of all?
It is going to be in Rock Hill at Ebenezer Park on Saturday, and I am glad that it's warmed up a little bit, although that doesn't really mean anything for the water temperature.
That's true, yeah, but it would have been last night, it would have been really
it might have scared me away.
Who came up with the Polar Plunge idea? That's been sweeping the nation, a lot of people doing this for charity.
I know myself, I've living up north for a lot of years, it was a big thing, not even for charity, but just to show that you were tough in the winter. This is the 6th year they're doing it down here as part of the Special Olympics for Area 11, which covers York, Lancaster, and Chester counties.
Okay, now how is the money raised going to be used for Special Olympics?
This is one of the few polar plunges that actually stays local. So it's used for all of their events. They do 8 different events for athletes throughout the year, including the spring games at Cherry Park every year. They raised almost $11,000 last year, and they support over 1,600 athletes in the local area.
1,600 athletes, and anybody is eligible, correct?
Anybody can do it.
Yes, anybody. You just have to have a minimum donation of $50 to be able to jump in that day. And all that money stays local, goes to local athletes.
That's always a good thing, isn't it, when all the money stays local. Talk about the competitions this plunge will help fund.
They do a lot of different stuff. They do bocce tournaments, they do disc golf tournaments, they do swim meets, and like I said, that big spring games at Cherry Park, which is kind of like a local big, Special Olympics like you see nationally and internationally.
And we've seen this. I've done an event there in Rock Hill a couple of years for the Special Olympics. Really, the kids are it's fun being around them, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody has a great time, and it's all for a good cause.
Well, and inspirational. That's the word I always use when I'm talking about Special Olympics. These kids are inspirational.
Well, we appreciate all you do. Let's put up the information about the big event. The Frozen Fans 2016 Polar Plunge is this Saturday. It's at Ebenezer Park, located at 4490 Boat Shore Road in Rock Hill. Registration is at 11 a.m. and the plunge begins at noon. For more information, you can log on to WBTV.com, look in the Web Extra section under the Home tab. And let me tell you, Lee Brock is just wonderful. She's always Johnny on the spot. She came over to say Saturday with a smiley face here. The low is 43 degrees. The high is 66. You're going to be okay, right?
I like that high number. I like that 66.
Mandy, you're not going to go in?
No.
She said no. Well, we appreciate it.
I am not.
Brigida's trying to fire it up, but Mandy says no. Hey, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Brigida, back to you.
Yeah.